Welcome back guys to another episode and another video of my Liverpool FC career mode. I believe this is my 6th installment of the series, and as you can see I am changing the difficulty down a little bit, so hopefully this will bring a bit more better gameplay and a bit more fun, as I hopefully will score a lot more. So I am just adjusting the sliders a tiny bit on professional, just because I've played on professional before, like off camera, and it's quite easy. So I'm just adjusting the sliders a tiny bit, just to give it a little bit of a challenge, but not too much of a world-class challenge. But let's get into our first game, which is going to be against Southampton. Then we'll have a game against Sunderland, and then a game against Bournemouth. Let's get into the 3 games.
That challenge. Geordie classic.
Here's the first little bit of action in the first game. It's a nice bit of passing play here from Southampton.
Onto the attack.
Just gets right through my defence.
Well done, the goalkeeper.
Great there from the keeper, and yet again a mistake from me has cost me a goal, but quite luckily I have been given a penalty. Bertrand is the culprit on conceding it. I'm going to take it with Sadio Mane against his old club. Hopefully I can stick this in the back of the net, and yeah, I do. And because it's Sadio Mane against his old club, I do show some respect. Getting into the second half now. Nice bit of play here from us.
Trying to find an opening, not panicking.
Passes it to Klein. Klein to Mane to Coutinho. Coutinho dribbles his way into the box, and Coutinho gets it into the back of the net. 2-1, we're in the lead for the first time in this game. But this lead will be ended, sadly, to a quite unfortunate own goal.
You've got to compliment him for trying, but that's well off target.
Pass it out, pass gets cut out. Another goalkeeper defensive mistake from me, but goalkeeper did save it, but it saved it and rebounded it onto Matip, who puts it into his own net, which does mean this game, after all the goals I did score, scored loads more than I normally do, I still can't get more than 1 point in a game, unless no.
Promising, but he's been stopped.
No. Game finishes 2-2. Getting straight into the Sunderland game. As you can see, the first little bit of action is a goal from me. As you can see, I am scoring a lot more. Yes, they're from penalties, but shh. Don't say anything.
Cope with.
So here comes the next.
That had equaliser written all over it.
Well, when you see him this season, he's finished harder chances than that. I don't think he can believe it.
Well, we can catch up. Can level it up now.
Sorry about that, but I gave away a penalty in the 85th minute. We were on to going for the win, but Wabi Kazri, however you pronounce his first name, I do apologise if I butchered it, scores, makes it 1-1, and this will be the end of the game. So 2 games, 2 points. Yet again, we can't stop drawing.
Gets his foot in there.
Well, I'm a bit annoyed because I would have been in there if the game had let me. But going straight into the Bournemouth game, it's just game after game after game. There's nothing interesting happening between the 2 games. apart from Ramsey got injured for 8 weeks, which I forgot to record and show you. But yeah, Ramsey's now injured for 8 weeks, so that's great.
Could be it.
It's a nice bit of play here from Bournemouth,
Doing well to keep the ball.
and this is probably one of the
Oh, a good goal, and now
worst games of this career in general.
tackle.
1-0 down, 77th minute, trying to make it
Lallana.
level. Let's see if I can work something out.
Stopped emphatically and just as well. The approach play looked very
Doesn't
encouraging.
seem like it.
If Liverpool are going to do anything here, it's going to have to be very late now. The majority of the game they've been second best. They've opened them up here. It's a certain goal. Goal! Card.
Without doubt, I don't think there's any arguments there.
Look again, Alan, at this, the slide tackle that went wrong.
Yeah, I think
So
I think it was a
we
poor
did
tackle,
go
it was
down
badly timed.
2-0, and at that point I was like,
And he headed it
game's
goals.
over, and
He scored
to seal it,
spectacularly.
game is over now.
It's the substitute who scored. That's a terrific effort by him and by the
The
manager who
game
sent
is
him off.
now
Goalkeeper
3-0.
was
We're
reaching
3-0
for it,
down.
and it did actually touch him on the way in.
It's one of the worst games we've ever played, and just
There'll be two.
here the game finishes 3-0. Try to reduce the difficulty to try and increase likelihood of me scoring more, winning more. Yet we still don't win in this episode. We come close to winning, which is better than what we have done, but we still have not been able to pick up all 3 points in any of the games. So hopefully in the next episode we can get out of the relegation zone. We have an away trip to Middlesbrough, as well as a game against Everton, which is going to be the Merseyside derby, again away. And then we have a game against West Ham, which I believe will be at home, yes. So we have Middlesbrough, Everton, and West Ham in the next episode. And then we'll have Stoke, Man City, and then we'll get into the January transfer window, and I'll ask if anybody wants me to sign anyone in particular in the next episode. But yeah, that is the end of this episode. If you have liked it anyway, please leave a like and do subscribe if you're new around here, and goodbye.